All right, now we're back on YouTube too. Okay. Oh boy. What fun. All right, we boosted the post from Discourse. Huh. All right, so do we have anything to get into quickly? We lost all the viewers on YouTube. Go figure. Oh, there's that Twitch ad coming up right away. Oh, your stream came back? Well, you're behind on ads. Time to run. Oh. Here's something we can do. Four AD3A1BAF 50F slash blur. Okay. Source hash is gonna fail, it's okay. That did not update the sub-projects. Whatever. We'll build and then go from there. Go on. How's it going, all rough check? Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. So we just had some fun because everything just got killed to shit. Actually, let's verify that. I'm 99% sure that's what happened, but under memory pressure, fleshing caches. Yeah, so it doesn't actually say anything got killed, but everything did. Because my discourse post is too big. Oh, interesting. All right, I should force it to go now. Yeah, I mean, that was the case 16 years ago. But a lot has changed since then, too. But what, like, you randomly posting a link with no context. So I don't know, is that a question, a statement? Incorrect hash for source. Yep, cool. I didn't want to go figure out the hash. Oh, okay. I guess we got to copy that too. The other thing is, that Pidgin for Android is going to be Pidgin 2, and that's deprecated. So, yep. But there is now an Android backend for GTK 4. So we'll be using that at some point, but we're not there yet. So, yeah. But again, you're not giving me any feedback, so I'm assuming... Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. What? None of these are in version control. Oh, we want purple 3.rep. It was Siegel that was busted, wasn't it? Well, let's do this. Which one's the actual one right now? 4E5. Yes, I started streaming on Twitch March 1st, 2017. 9 years ago. Gumby, we just knocked out the State of the Bird for February, and now we're gonna see if we can get Game 3 up to date for all of the changes since the last time we made changes. I wonder if that messed up. No, okay, never mind. It's saying the session's 2 hours yet. Like, did that mess up people's watch streaks? That sucks. Sorry. Okay, cool. So we build now. I don't know what the issue was before, but all right. So for those of you that don't know, I've gotten enough feedback to know that people do not like the chat style of Pidgin 3. So we are going to we are reproducing the Pidgin 2 user interface and releasing it as Game 3. We've got a long way to go to make that happen, but this is it. But right now we don't have an account editor, so we can't make any of this work, and that's okay. But yeah. It's going okay. Oh, wait, what? We got a status chooser there? What the fuck? Speaking of a bunch of people I follow had their stream anniversaries, all different years. I wonder what it's about the first week of March that everyone starts streaming. I don't know. The funnier part, too, is I have another library whose birthday is today, too. Not that anybody uses anymore, but... Oh, maybe it was the first release? That'd be weird, but... Yeah, okay. I guess it was the release. The birthday is based on the release. No one actually started it. But that one goes back to 2008, so that's 18 years old. But I called it March 1st because I guess it was 1 a.m. at the time, but whatever. All right. It was still March 1st to me. But yeah. What was around when COVID started? Like, it's 2026. COVID was 6 years ago. Oh, you're saying March. March. Okay, yeah, the March lockdown. Yeah. Sorry, I was going on the year, not the month. My bad. I'm like, huh? That has nothing to do with it, man. Oh, all right. I don't know why we made those changes to the UI, but oh, it's all the stupid search stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fuck Rust. I don't know why it's not any clear. I write C code. What do you think they do? They're little whiny bitches. Oh, you're writing unsafe code in 2026. Oh, you should learn this stupid language that has all this crazy syntax because we're all control freaks and it makes things better because it's safer. And yeah, I don't know. I've got like 30 years of C experience. Throwing that all away to write a safe language does not sound like a good idea. Call me crazy, but yeah. Like, just, yeah. Luckily, they've toned it down a bit. They haven't come in here much lately, but I just redid all the channel rules. And it's like, oh shit, I gotta put that in here. At some point, I need to make, I keep meaning to make one of these for Rust. So make it look like the stupid Rust crustacean. But, you know, instead of his shell, his back is a poo emoji. That's what I want to do at some point. I just haven't done it because busy. What's a CI backed anti-GPL site? What the hell are you talking about? All right, so we built cool. Today to modern purple 3. All right. All right, so this was supposed to be in here. And none of that's working, right? All right, we're just going to revert that change because, yeah. Okay. I wish there was a way we could easily ignore these rep files. But it is what it is. Okay, the state of the bird popped up on Discord. Okay. Let's see. Fuck, it's 11:30. All right. I'm not going to be on too much longer. I've got a 9 a.m. call, which sucks. Which means I need to be up at 8 a.m., which means I need to get tired and fall the fuck asleep. Yes, we use Mercurial here. Or are you asking what is Mercurial? Oh, right. Okay, yeah, we can finish this quick. I didn't finish writing a unit test for this, right? So many years since you used it? Yeah. I don't know. I fucking hate Git. I will always hate Git. It's not a skill issue. The tool doesn't make any fucking sense. It has no consistency. And it's just fucking haphazardly thrown together for shit. That's what Git is. Like, I shouldn't have to look up if I want git stash apply or git stash pop. Like, why are there two? Like, I understand why there's two, but like, just fucking cherry pick the commit then. It's, yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since I brought this up. So, have fun with that one. Git apply path recklessly applies local paths using packed upstream branches while pulling necessary options to murder the given paths. And then you refresh, or no, generate new, right? Git overlay daemon, right? These all seem plausible. You contract consult, yeah. It's Git got used because people that others thought were smart didn't want to miss Linus's next hit. That's why Git got popular. Because look, as somebody who went through all of that in person, personally, is what I'm trying to say, I can't tell you how many people were like, well, if Git's good enough for the Linux kernel, then I think it's good enough for my project. And it's like, you are a single developer working on a fucking to-do list. You could get away with RCS. Fuck, do you even need version control? And then you're going to say like, oh, well, it works for the kernel. Like, you are nowhere near what the kernel is. Shut up. Like, numerous people made that argument to me. And I'm just like, what? Like, how fucking inflated is your ego? Jesus Christ. And this is why we've got all sorts of stupid, crazy shit. You take that personally? Good. Take it personally. So, I actually had to use git filter branch the other funny part too is when I tell people I fucking hate Git and I don't use it, they think I don't know how to use it, which is funny because I have to use it to interact with any other projects, right? So that's just more people being stupid, whatever. But so anyways, the other day I'm in git filter branch because I'm trying to finally fix the purple Facebook nonsense. So the purple Facebook plugin, for whatever reason, the implementation for it was done on the Pidgin 3 branch a long time ago for a summer code, right? So if you go to our website, pidgin.im/ I don't even remember where the fuck it is. We'll find it. Development, summer code, Facebook. So in 2015, James Gabowski wrote the Facebook Messenger Protocol plugin in the 3.0 branch. 3.0 is still not released here in 2026, right? So for whatever reason, which I'm still not sure about, but okay, they decided to make a Rube Goldberg machine where it downloads or it clones the Pidgin 3 repo. It pulls out a bunch of files of it, then applies a bunch of patches on it to make it work with Pidgin 2, and then do those releases. So like the history here goes back to June of 2015. I don't know why this all started then, but like just whatever. Like, to be fair, in 2015, we didn't know that it was going to take us so long to get Pidgin 3 done, right? That's fine. But like, just write it for Pidgin 2 at that point, man. Fuck. Right? But like, there's like, if you look in this repo, actually, if I do a fresh clone, it'll be easier to see. But like, you're going to see like, there's nothing that mentions the Facebook code, right? It's all under patches. Right? Like there's all of the, so right? So if we look at facebook.c, which should be the main plugin. Oh, it's FB. Okay, everything's FB underscore, right? Patches, 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 patches. patches, right? There's nothing in this repo that actually has the code for the protocol plugin. It pulls it all from the Purple 3 code and then extracts it, right? So obviously contributing to this repo and trying to update it has been an absolute fucking shit show. So I started this guy, which still needs some work, but basically what it does is it takes a fresh clone of the Pidgin 3 repo. It pulls out all the Facebook code, similar to the way this works, but different. It's maintaining all the history. That's what it's going through right now. So it'll find any commit that references the Facebook protocol plugin and then rebuild them and stack them on top of each other. Once it's done that, it will then initialize a bare Git repo and use hggit to push it into Git. Now the next step is I am trying to use filter branch to grab the stuff we actually want out of the original GitHub repo for this that had the Rube Goldberg machine, to get the patches and stuff, and then reapply the patches on top to get everything to a single unified history that works. But I've got some stupid conflicts I haven't figured out, and it's just like, yeah, this is dumb. But yeah. Yeah, that constant cargo cult shit in our industry so much. Oh, what? You don't like VS Code either? What? You're not using Claude or Claude or Cloud or whatever the fuck they're trying to call it? Or do you even Arch, by the way? It's so fucking stupid. But yeah, so anyways, which part were we at here? So we're trying to create the filtered branch here, and then we have conflicts on some stuff, and yeah, I didn't look at what the problems were here. But so make it so, all right, so we turned off the patches. So we clone the main Git repo. And then I tree filtered to remove the clean files. And then I wanted to pull these into... Oh, I have this backwards. Yeah, I don't want to rebase here. That is dumb. Rebasing there is dumb. Because that's saying put the tree I have on top of that. That's not what I want to do. I might just have to merge it. Thank you, Raidism. Yeah, everything got killed. Everything. Everything except I3 got killed. Although dmessage doesn't actually show that anything got killed, but everything got killed. So... So is this going to work right? I think. I don't know. Git branches are not fucking normal VCS branches, so sometimes they don't make sense to me. But this might work. So this is creating the filtered repo. You have divergent branches and need to specify how to reconcile them. You can do so by running one of the following commands sometime before your next pull. You also pass rebase or no rebase, or okay, let's try putting FF only here. I don't think this is going to work, but we'll see. The stream just died. Yeah. I went to get my laptop to SSH in, and by the time I came back, everything died, but the machine was still running. Right? So, like, yep. Oh, I need to reboot anyways. I knew I needed to reboot, but I didn't realize it was at 51 days, but yeah. And man, you wish you were. That's funny that you mentioned the cargo cult stuff. As what's Russ' package manager name again? Do, 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 do. Yeah, for tomorrow's stream, we're probably gonna work on Zulip. I've got some mistakes I need to clean up on my Zulip branch. Okay, I can just get merged, no fast forward. Okay, cool. Oh wait, I have to fetch first. No, wait. Alright, is this gonna do it? How's it going, Evil and Avoid? Welcome, welcome. How are you? I should make this skip stuff, but it's okay. Oh, I just realized the bitrate's going to shit, isn't it? Yeah, look at it. Sorry. Just do that. That'll fix the bitrate. Less than 3K. You like computers? Okay, cool. Hmm. Um, is this one of the times when I need a slash to make this work? I guess we can just do it this way. All right, so allow unrelated histories. What do we actually do? Get merge filtered master allow. What? I'm in the wrong repo. So this is maybe roughly right? What's the other commit here? Okay, cool. So that's the history of this branch, of this repo, and this is all the Pidgin 2 or the Pidgin code. Okay, cool. Let's fix the commit message. -m merge. What do we want to call this thing? Merge standalone repo. Oh, we're gonna kill the stream bit right again. I know the LLM nonsense, like that bubble's gonna pop real soon, and the people who are denying that are, how do I put this without sounding like a total dick? They're the number of senior developers I know actually running LLMs is basically zero. So, like, that alone tells you something. But people don't want to admit that. So I had to buy or manage that ever since COBOL was invented, they keep trying to replace it. No, COBOL was meant to replace developers. There was just an article on this. I probably can't find it again easily. But COBOL was meant to replace programmers by being so basic that business people could write it. And being in plain English. Somebody posted on Mastodon. AI blog post. Replace since COBOL. But the AI bullshit here is going to make this impossible to find. Yeah. I read it earlier today, but it doesn't, yeah. I'm trying to remember where it was. It was a couple hours ago too, so it's gonna be a bitch to find. Like, I read it like 12 hours ago. I follow a lot of people on Mastodon. I don't remember who shared it. So, yeah. Oh, crap, I've missed a lot here too, apparently. What if I just search COBOL AI posts? Oh, it was on Hacker News or something. Here we go. Yeah, you'll want to read that. I've been trying to play this for the past 60 years. Yeah, you know, next year, try again. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Why did that not work? Uh, can I pipe a message, a commit message to Git? Um, maybe that'll work. I don't know. Oh. Do 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 do. Uh, oh, do. Almost done. Doesn't... Is this some stupid fucking Git bullshit? I'm sure it is. I wonder if no commit would do it. I wonder what edit would do too. Yeah, the M probably has to go before it, because Git has a whole bunch of stupid fucking rules like that. Like, what is it? I can't remember what it is. Where, like, you have to use a double dash to say that you're done with arguments, so, like, some fucking bullshit will work. Another fucking stupid nonsense. Perform the merge and commit the result. This option can be used to override no commit. With no commit, perform the merge and just stop before creating a merge commit. To give the user a chance to inspect and further tweak the merge result before committing. We could say no commit and then do the commit manually afterwards, if this doesn't work. Note the fast forward updates do not create a merge commit, and therefore there's no way to skip those, blah, blah. Invoke an editor before commit successful. The note can be used to accept the auto-generated message. This is generally discouraged. Okay, well, let's move the M to a different spot. Allow unrelated histories. But then after we get all this done, we still have to replay all the patches. And I don't know if I want to automate that or not, but we'll see. But the problem is the patches have been modified by multiple people as well. But maybe it's okay because they exist in the history. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so many people have tried to, like, do anything with this, and they just get stuck at the Rube Goldberg machine. And it's just like, yeah, well, there's something on a ticket I said a long time ago of, yeah, I should split that out for you, and I just never got around to it. But since we're starting to put all of the protocols into the Flatpak, because that just makes sense, because the Flatpak's there and all the distros are dropping GTK 2 like we knew they were going to, we're pushing everyone to the Flatpak, and that'll just make stuff work better for everybody, because it'll just be there. Oh, god damn it, I'm stupid. Oh, instead of naming this filtered, we might want to rename this to standalone or something. You read that whole article already? I'm okay. It says the developers who thrive will be the ones that learn the new tools. Yeah, it happens. You still program embedded C for all sorts of companies? Yeah, sure. I mean, you're just not, you just didn't learn the new tool. That's fine, right? Yeah, they're not saying that, that article makes no assumption that everybody else failed. They said the ones that are going to thrive in the new tools are the ones that actually understand how it works and the backing of it, right? They've become experts in the new tool, so they thrive in the new tool. It has nothing to do with the people that didn't even attempt the new tool and are still doing whatever they were experts in before, right? That's like, hey, I learned a second language, and now that means I'm horrible in the first language. No, not at all. Right? And by language, I mean spoken here. I'm not even talking programming language, right? Just because you learned something new doesn't mean you forgot the old thing. And likewise, if you didn't learn the new thing, doesn't mean you forgot the old thing either, or got left behind, right? Like the left behind crap. Everyone's like, well, if you don't learn AI, you're going to get left behind. Like, great. See ya. I'll hold down this fort. It's fine. Yeah, right. Exactly. Motorcycles are needed, so we don't need bicycles. Yeah. Except, you know, bicycles don't require fuel aside from somebody pedaling, right? Whereas a motorcycle, if you run out of gas or petrol, good luck. Have fun. All right. So merge standalone repository. Yep. So the problem was I was being dumb and not actually understanding the error message, which is okay. Cool. So we have all this. Oh, wait, yeah. And this doesn't say filtered anymore. Cool, cool, cool. So I was going to change the name if we needed to, but we don't need to. All right. So the next step is to go through each one of the patches and apply them to the main code base. And then, so I was doing that before, and we don't actually need to do that. And then from there, we should be good. So we run patch, and if that's successful, then we will get RM $sign patch, and then oh, I don't know if that'll work. But then get -C. Apply patches directly. And we'll see where we end up. Actually, what we're going to do it, well, whatever, we'll just run the whole thing. It's not taking too long. What city and country am I from? I'm from Wisconsin in the United States of America, and it is currently midnight my time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Geez, still 12,000. $5,000 more. Come on. So I keep flipping this on and off because it's destroying the bit rate on Twitch. Okay. Specifically, I am in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, United States of America. That is about 90 miles. I don't know what the hell that is in kilometers. North of Chicago. So if you know where Chicago is, I'm like 90 miles north of that. 90 miles to kilometers. Oh, whatever. Okay, about 150 kilometers, give or take. Okay, so that didn't work. I can use rel path, right? Yeah. But more specifically, well, yeah, we don't have to delete each one. We can just do, oh. This made sense before because we were in the patch directory, but so if we cd into get dest, and then patches slash startup patch. Yeah, that should work. What are you laughing about 150 kilometers? Also, if you don't understand why I'm answering a question, it's because I'm streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Patreon, although nobody's watching on Patreon. Oh, you answered. Okay, cool. Thank you. I just didn't notice your chat message as I went and looked up the answer. Which is fine. Just, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, right now, yeah, this is batch, but this isn't like your normal batch scripting. I am turning a build system that is a Rube Goldberg system into not a Rube Goldberg system. What? Can't find file to patch on. Oh, right. Fine. So there was stuff in here I took out. And I don't remember what else was here. Oh, it was like manifest Pidgin there. There it is. Lead purple, HTTP, CNH. Morning, Dan. So far, yeah. There's new chat rules too. I updated the sub badges finally. And a few other things, but yeah. But I did say starting in March, we're going to see how it goes. And if I have to flip to emote only mode or sub only mode to deal with idiots, then so be it. Like, it is what it is. Right now, we're trying to remove the Rube Goldberg machine from the purple Facebook protocol plugin. So I have a bash script that clones the Pidgin repo, does a convert to pull out all the Facebook stuff. Fuck. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot commit. Son of a bitch. So it clones the, or so you have to give it the starting repo. You say what version to go up to. It does a bunch of cleanup. It does for all these repositories. Then it runs the HG convert extension to pull out just the Facebook code. Adds a bookmark so that Git will work. Then we init git bear repo. We push the converted HG repo into the Git repo. We then clone that into our destination repo. We then take the standalone repo where the Rube Goldberg machine existed. We use git filter branch with a tree filter to remove a whole bunch of shit. Then we add that to our destination repo. We merge it in, remove the filtered repo from a remote, and right now we're trying to apply the patches that were in that filtered repo and then delete those patches from the source tree. Then, after all this is said and done, I gotta make sure some authorship and stuff is being tracked right, but then we're gonna replace the build system with Mason, and we are going to party. But like this repo has, yeah. Jagobeski. No, it's under discuss. No, I fucking hate Git. You know this. And the only reason I'm using it is so that we can get these people to shut the fuck up and take it over. How's it going, Ivanhoe? So yeah, like this repo hasn't even been touched in 5 years, but there's 126 open issues and there's 6 pull requests. This guy, I was like, I'll try looking at it, but then like his pull request is just fucking insane. Files changed 93, and yeah, like I'm not reviewing this, man. Right, like this is just no. And this was a long time ago too. What's the date on this? April 6, 2024. Update the latest HG tag. That didn't matter. Like, I have admin on this repo too. I might force push over it. I don't know. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go. I might ask Ian to take a look at it. But yeah. All right, cool. So apply patches directly. Cool. Yeah, so we didn't copy the Pidgin stuff, the Pidgin on copyright and change login stuff because it's just going to cause merge conflicts. Right, and I didn't. Okay, yeah. Why is there a .orig file here? Whatever, we don't have to delete that patch. Just help. I do not want ORIG files at all. I don't know if that's a... that's got to be backup, right? Backups if mismatch, others... Backup if the... Okay, yeah, we want no backup if mismatch. And we run it again. But yeah, so the whole idea here is we'll have to get the Windows stuff fixed and all that stuff because you can't use Mason against Pidgin 2.14.14 for stupid reasons. I mean, you can, you just have to work around it. You can't use package config to do it. And then if we can actually get a release on this and actually get people working on and getting it updated again, because there's a lot of people that want to use this plugin. And it's been tied up in this stupid Rube Goldberg machine forever. Also, does everybody know what I mean when I say Rube Goldberg machine? Like, I would hope so, but I'm realizing people might not know what the hell it is. You don't know what a Rube Goldberg? Okay, that's fine. So Rube Goldberg machine, what's the definition they give here? Named after American cartoonist Rube Goldberg. I didn't realize he's a cartoonist. It's a chain reaction type of machine or contraption intentionally designed to perform a simple task in a comically overcomplicated way. Usually these machines consist of a series of simple unrelated devices. The action of each triggers the initiation of the next, eventually resulting in achieving a stated goal. Right? So, like, Pee-wee's Big Adventure Breakfast. What is this going to give me? Turn off the sound. Is this really just the song? Yeah, okay. I don't want the song, I want the video. 4 minutes. This could be, yeah, okay, so this is an example of a Rube Goldberg machine. This is from the movie Pee-wee's Big Adventure. The start of Back to the Future 1 also has a Rube Goldberg machine, right? So he turns on a fan and walks away because the fan starts blowing the other fans. Okay, sorry, he lights a candle too. I forgot that's there, right? And he puts that under the string. And now he walks away. The string breaks, lights the anvil that then turns this, then does the net, whatever. You get the idea. All right, so now it's kicking the egg through the tube. The tube goes, or the egg goes through the tube. It's picked up by that. That clearly what happened, right? Yeah, this movie is old, but like you'll see Rube Goldberg machines and all sorts of stuff. Like I said, the opening to Back to the Future also has a Rube Goldberg machine where there's the machine that goes off of the clock to feed the dog his food, right? And like opens a can of food, turns around, does whatever, gets rid of the last can, blah, 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 right? These are Rube Goldberg machines. So now what I'm calling the Rube Goldberg machine here is it's not nearly as complicated as what I'm doing right now, but what I'm doing right now is meant to be done once and then never again. But so in the purple Facebook repo, there's this update.sh file, which creates some source directories or checks if they exist. Then it clones the Pidgin Mercurial repository. Then it pulls and it updates to a specific revision. Then it goes through each file that's in the manifest Pidgin and it makes a directory called Pidgin file, whatever. It copies the Pidgin directory file into this Pidgin directory, touches some manifest voids, whatever that is. Then it goes through the patches in this repository and then applies all those patches. And then from there, then you do your build, right? So whenever anybody wants to modify this tree or whatever, that's the case. Now, I understand what they were trying to do here. This is fine, but this is just not whatever. So there's two options they could have gone with this originally, right? So they did all of this because the protocol plugin was built in the Pidgin 3 code base, thinking that Pidgin 3 was going to get released sometime soon, which this all happened in 2015, so it's 11 years ago, right? Not blaming anybody for their decisions, whatever. But Like nobody knew Pidgin 3 is going to take so long, right? It's just bottom line, end of the day or end of story. But so the idea was that the Facebook protocol plugin would keep getting updated in the Pidgin 3 code base, and then this would pull down the new thing, apply the patches on top of it to make it work on Pidgin 2, and then everybody would be happy and you would party, right? There's two ways they could have done this. Oh, domino layout would make sense too, yeah. But so there's two ways I could have went about doing this. Was we could have just, you know, said, forget the Pidgin 3 protocol plugin for now, focus on Pidgin 2, and when we're ready for Pidgin 3, we'll port it, right? That's probably what we should have done in the first place. Hindsight's 2020, whatever. The other option, and the one that I probably would have taken or leaned towards, because I wasn't involved in this decision, which was fine, not a big deal. I was on hiatus from the project at the time, is create a library that does all the work, and then you just have the Pidgin 2 and the Pidgin 3 interfaces that talk to that library, right? And then you still have the single code base to modify and whatever. And then that way too, right? If one of them falls behind because of different APIs in Pidgin 3 or whatever, then it would have been much easier. But again, hindsight's 2020 is what it is. This is what we're stuck with. So, all right. So we did, yep, Hunk succeeded with an offset. Dust.get. Oh. Oh, right. I'm dumb. All right. But we don't have an ORIG file anymore, right? We don't have any more ORIG files. Good. Because what we're supposed to do is we're going to do the no-no. Actually, I'm breaking some of my rules here. Get commit -h. Okay, it is dash message. So I have this rule that I sometimes forget to do. That is, when you are writing a script, if your argument has a long option and a long name option, use the long name option. It's a script, you're typing it once, put the long name in, because then whoever is reading the file, reading the script, doesn't have to know that -m is message, or that -a is all files, or whatever, right? Or, you know, here, no backup if mismatch. Imagine if this is like something like -j, right? And you're like, what the fuck is -j? I have to go look it up, right? But now I can see no backup if mismatch, and that's much, much clearer, and I don't have to go look at the docs. So yeah, you always want to do that. Yeah, soon TM. That was Pidgin 3. Soon TM. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed yet, the State of the Bird is out. It also made my whole machine except for i3 somehow, but everything else OBS, Boswain, Firefox instances, Chrome, Pidgin, everything except i3. So you don't like to use shortcut, or everyone will not know what it is. Yeah, like when you're on the command line and you're just firing stuff off, use whatever, right? Like, who cares? But when you're in a script that others are going to see and read, don't assume that they know every single command line argument like you do, right? Like there's the joke about acid trucks. And I think it's an XKCD. I thought it was. About acid trucks. Oh, okay, no, the joke is, what is it? This is the one about, okay, yeah. Rob, you use Linux, come quick. To disarm the bomb, you simply enter a valid tar command on your first try. No Googling, you have 10 seconds. I'm so sorry. I don't know, right? Because so I forget what, so like tar, I don't have problems with, but I never have to use acid trucks. I don't even remember what those arguments all are. Capital A is like add to archive or something, isn't it? Oh, concatenate. Append archives to the end of another. Create, diff, list. Yeah, I use list all the time. But I typically use XTF. And now it's typically just TF because tar is smart enough to figure out the compression. So if you guys don't know, you don't have to specify -G, -J, or -Z anymore. You can just do tar TF or tar XF and it'll do it. Wonder if that could be a formatter thing to enforce that rule. I don't know if shell check does it. I would hope they would, but I mean, we can check right now. Because I can just run shell check here. Facebook, convert. So it's it's just complaining about that for me on line 40. But yeah, I don't. There might be an option for it. I don't know off the top of my head. But now I'm shell check clean. Woo! But like the problem is, shell check would have to know all the arguments for all the commands, right? And that's obviously not going to happen. But anyways, so I wanted this to be dash dash message. And then what is all? There it is. Okay, it's just dash dash all. Right, and again, we're writing a script for a one-time thing here. So, it's okay. Thank you, Ivanhoe. Yeah, so this is... March 1st is the date of my very first Twitch stream. I gotta look again, but I believe it's April 24th is when I got affiliate. So, like, there are people freaking out because I made affiliate in 6 weeks. And it's just like, okay. But yeah, and whatever, never gonna hit partner, but that's fine. There's literally not enough viewers in general in software and game development for me to ever hit partner, especially since I'm not trying to become super popular streamer guy. Like I'm here sharing what I'm working on, not trying to like entertain. Like I'm trying to be entertaining, yes, but like it's not my primary function of being here on Twitch, if that makes sense, or YouTube or Patreon or wherever else I'm on. Okay, so des.get get stat. How do we? Oh, well, first of all, all right. So we got one more thing to do here. Is there a flag for this, or are we just going to use a dot? Is there like an unknown or something? Commit message options, no quiet, no verbose. So for the path spec, we can just specify a dot. And it'll make things happy. Although, yeah, we're gonna do this. So Git doesn't have a long flag for switching directories. But another thing when you're dealing with shell scripts is you generally don't want to move around. You don't want to change directories if you can help it, because you're going to get yourself into trouble sooner or later with it. Oh, no, this has to go this way. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. One of the cats was unhappy with the other cats. So, why is this not completing? Yeah, have a good one, Texas. Thanks for coming by, hanging out. Appreciate it. What's the numbers for partner again? You have to have 75 concurrent viewers on average for 30 days. And that's something I'll never hit. Might be a good thing to be a partner of just Jeff Bezos. Yeah, no, I'm good. What's the problem here? Like, is it that it doesn't? Oh, you know what? This might actually be fine. But anyways, well, we want to do this. Oh, so this is just going to grab everything that's in there. Actually, we don't even need this then. Because we're just going to add... no, I still have to do add separately, don't I? Okay, that should do that. And then we can say get commit -- all message. What was the argument to patch again? It's like enter directory or something. Oh, just -- directory. Oh, there's the problem. I'm like, I'm missing something here. Oh, but anyways, I got up because one of the cats was growling at the other ones, and I was trying to figure out who the hell it was and what they were doing. But they're fine. So. Yep. Do. There's some programming streamers who have these numbers, but usually you don't find them appealing. Yeah, that's the that's the issue. Right. They tend to have their community, and their community doesn't interact with the rest of Twitch, for better or worse, right? Not that, you know, I necessarily interact with a lot of Twitch. I don't spend a lot of time on Twitch when I'm not streaming. So, you know, I'm not like trying to cast blame or anything, but it's just, it's very different, right? Like they jump on and all of a sudden the category, programming and whatever the hell this is, software and game development, there we go, right? They jump online and all of a sudden there's an extra 4,000 people in the category, which normally has less than like 200 watching. Right, and so it's just like, oh, okay, right, and though, you know, it's no, you know, whatever, you know, personal preference is personal preference, it's fine. How do I get there? Whatever, just go here. Software and game development. Right, so right now, oh, my bad. There's usually less than 1,000 viewers, but there's 400,000 followers. Right? Just like, oh, okay, right? So, like, I don't know. There's, doesn't say how many people are streaming, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50 streamers right now. And there's 800 viewers, assuming nobody is dual streaming. That's 40 max. So yeah. Yeah, how's it going, Intricate? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm not normally on Sundays, but today is a stream anniversary. So I was like, I should probably stream at least for a little bit. Oh, shit. Yeah. Um. Is that gonna work? Let's try this. I always forget how to use this. Option and then file. So if I say rel path relative to dir equals des.get, and then we give it des.get slash patches slash 01 makefile.patch. Was it not relative to, what the hell was it? Oh, it's just relative to. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do it that way. That should work. Ooh, does not like some of those changes. Oh, surprised to see I'm on. First I thought your Twitch app was malfunctioning. Yeah, I mean, that's always an option. Don't ever believe that I'm on when I wouldn't normally be on. Mention syntax error. Wasn't this simple command? Wait, what? All right, well, let's do this. Relative patch equals real path relative to equals get dest patch. Oh, I didn't close the stupid thing. Whatever, this is fine. I'd rather do it this way. Oh, I wanted to shell check, but we're okay. You want me to double quote that? Okay, fine. We can do that. That's fine. Shell check basically helps you make sure you don't, or you can handle spaces properly. And file names. Spaces and file names are the freaking worst. Yeah, we're doing this purposely because we don't want to change the directory, because even though we're in a subshell, right, because we're bin sh, we're in a subshell, like, if something goes wrong and trying to fix the directory, it sucks. Like, you could go ahead and you could use a trap or something on exit or on fail or something to try to fix it and then handle the error, but oh, just don't. Just avoid it if you can. Let the tool you're calling switch the directory. Because then your script has a constant directory that it's in. Oh, right. Son of a bitch. Do it again. Yep. But yeah, so the idea here is going to be clean this. We're probably just going to remove the rest of the build system. Oh yeah, I already removed configured out. Yeah, why the hell didn't I just do that here? Oh yeah, we're supposed to not have make files. Anything make file. That's already supposed to be gone. Well, we'll see here. So again, I'm not showing the whole thing going by because otherwise it just what? Oh, son of a bitch. Otherwise it just destroys the bit rate for the stream and everything gets blocky and gross. Or we can leave it and you all can see what I'm talking about. Watch me get blocky. Woo! Yep. Patreon. Well, Twitch is still alright at the moment. Kinda. And YouTube's doing okay. Oh, no, that's bad. Yeah. Anyways, that's why I keep flipping this off. So we don't see it. So I'm not necessarily looking to put a new build system in here yet. Like, we'll do that as a separate pull request, right? This is gather everything, including its history, in a way that we can work on it, and then start working on it. So, des.get, get stat. Cool. So, everything in the Facebook directory, or libpurple... Oh, we need to look why the Pidgin director's there. Protocols Facebook. Everything here should have all the patches. Right, so if I come back here and I try to do... so the patches directory is gone now, but if I try to do patch minus p1 // patches /01 blah, it's going to give me reverse already applied, right? Same deal if I do whatever the hell the last one is, 20, right? It sees that they're all applied. So... that's cool, but why do we have a Pidgin directory? What's in here? Oh, the Pix maps. Okay. Alright. So, we can restructure this as another commit, but let's see. What do we have under libpurple protocols Facebook? Why did makefile... why... Okay, the stars are not working for that, for the filter, but that's okay. Right, like this is not a difficult makefile. And even the Minghui file... like I said, we're going to convert this to Mason anyways. So... alright, let's get rid of those. So we should just need to get rid of makefile.am and makefile.minggw. But then we'll rearrange the tree in another commit into a way that should be where we need it and want it to be, and go from there. Although we should probably generate the rest of the authors, and maybe we'll do that by hand. Go through the commit log from the other repository and add all those people to authors. But then we can make this work again, and people will be happy. For Pidgin 3, we're throwing around the idea of writing a different plugin. Instead of using MQTT, which is what this one does, trying to figure out the JSON API. MQTT is less likely to change, though, so it's it's kind of a catch-22 of which one we want to go with. Oh, do we still have the manifest files here? No, those got deleted, right? Oh, I'm dumb. These are in the Pidgin repo, not the other repo. And that's why they're here. What is it? News. News is empty. Lovely. That's fine. Yeah. All right. Do we even need this? I don't know that we even need the make file stuff. Presumably. Yeah. Can we get that out of the Pidgin stuff? I don't remember how file map works. No, I'm manually turning it on. Apparently I don't keep convert on by default. Branch map, file map. This doesn't tell me how the file map works, does it? It's a file that allows filtering and remapping of files and directories. Each line can contain one of the filing directions. Include, oh, I can exclude the file. Rename, in my experience, is you don't want to deal with it. All right, let's see if that'll do it. Fuck, it almost won. Oh, we're killing bandwidth again, my bad. Oh, I should share this. We were talking about this earlier, about how AI that's going to take all the programming jobs. This isn't the first time it's tried. $7,000 more to go. I was just cleaning up tabs. I was like, oh, we should grab this. Okay. Did we get the stuff? Fuck, they're still there. All right, so that might not support wildcards. I knew that might be potentially it. So let's try again. And yes, this is why I script the shit out of this stuff. So when we did Retro Purple, which you guys may not be aware of, because it hasn't officially been released yet. But when we built Retro Purple, I did a similar thing. I went through this hundreds of times of trying to get it right. But this takes all of the protocol plugins that were in Pidgin 2 at one point in time that are proprietary and or dead, and then pulled out their history, but then skipped the commits that deleted them to keep them alive. And then once we got all that with all the history and everything, right? So like, if you look, this has 11,000 commits and it goes back far, all the way to the year 2000. So we built all this to keep all the history, to keep that stuff alive. And again, it was the same setup of doing this and iterating on it and trying to make it work better and find everything and all that. So yeah. It'll take most of the jobs, you think? No, no. Read the article. Read the article. And you'll know that this is not the first time it's been attempted. And yeah, there's been real improvements since the previous times, but it's not going to happen. Oh no, what? Oh, shit. All right. So that works, but the patches modify the damn makefile. So we can't really use them. But so what we'll do is, once we verify this is all fine, we'll make a commit. We'll generate a commit with the script to rearrange the tree and delete the build system. We're not going to put the new build system in there, but then once that's there, I think we will be good. Yeah. Then I'll clone this up to GitHub, and I'll go, hey, Ian, does this look okay to you? Like there's stuff I gotta tweak on. I'm specifically asking Ian because Discuss is gone, Jay Garbarski is gone, or DX is gone. That's how you're supposed to say the name. Right, all the people that were involved in it are gone. So I think even Maiku was looking at it for a bit, and he's gone now too. So like, go to Ian, like, hey, does this look okay to you? Like, I've got to put a new build system in and stuff like that, but here's all the history. Okay. We're also going to move the readme to readme.md, get rid of that symlink. Can I just do that? Git move readme to readme.md. No. Can I? Okay. So we can do a force. We're going to rename dis to build aux. We should probably move Debian into that too. Okay, so let's do this. Clean up the structure of the repository. Apply the patches. That's clearly not what I wanted. Merge the standalone repo into the unified repo. I did 33 yank. Like, whoops, that's not what I wanted. That's for sure. Clone the standalone repo and filter it down to just the parts we need. Create a bear git repo repository. repository and clone the Mercurial repo repository into it. Extract the Facebook related commits from the original, from the source repository. Okay. I'm not going to bother with the rest of that. That should all be straightforward. Alright, clean up the structure of the repository. So we're going to get -c, get dest, move dist to build aux, get -c, get dest, move Debian to build aux slash. That should be okay. What else we're gonna do? Oh, ls Pidgin get -c, get dest, move Pidgin slash pixmaps, get -c, get dest, move lib purple protocols, Facebook, do Facebook. Do we need the other stuff? Like, I don't know that we need anything else in this libpurple directory. Jeez. I'm gonna have to build a build system to test all this regardless, is what it looks like. But I mean, that's okay. It's really not gonna be much, and a here doc will probably do most of it. Oh, let's do this. I'm gonna put it into icons. Alright, well, let's see where that gets us. Yep. $5,000 more to go. So in the past, I've done a lot of this on RAM disk too, which I probably should be doing this on RAM disk right now anyways, just to save my SSDs. But it's fine. Actually, yeah, we should probably just do that. Okay. What's in the Pidgin? Okay, so the Pidgin directory didn't get removed, which is weird. Oh, we didn't rename README either. Yeah, why the hell? Okay, I don't know why Pidgin didn't get removed. Okay. Like, that should have, but... Oh, and then we should have Facebook icons. Cool. You have to quote that weird, otherwise it'll, the wildcard won't match. So yeah, so now everything should be in the T directory too. Yep. Just gonna burn a bunch of RAM. It's fine. How much RAM we got? Plenty. $7,000. Let's go. Let's go. $1,000. Again, everything's going to be in the RAM disk now. Yep. Cool. So, guess.get. This is starting to look like a modern repository. Uh-oh, where's http.h? All right, we got to get rid of the protocols directory. HTTP was here, right? Like, otherwise, this probably shouldn't compile. Let's see this real quick. Version equals, what was the version here? 0.9.6. 109. Create a basic Mason build system. Cat is greater than get dust / mason.build EOF project purple Facebook C. I'm forgetting arguments here. Sure, we can do it that way. That's fine. Do. Spasm does a bunch of stuff that Facebook won't need to. Let's not worry about the subdirectory. Let's make sure that whole version thing works real quick. And then we're going to I can give a source directory, right? Oh, you give the source directory last. Okay. Then we're going to say Mason setup T/build, I guess. Sure. Come on. 11,000 commits to go. 6,000. Come on. Getting impatient because I'm getting tired and I'm also getting hungry. Okay, cool. Version did work. All right. So we're just going to keep scripting this. Well, let's do this. Builder equals T/build. Mason minus C build, or Mason compile minus C builder. Right, because we still have to figure out the pieces of this. Although arguably we can avoid a lot of the cleanup here, but well, we'll leave it for now. Right, we haven't actually committed any of this, which is fine. Oh, Oh, we can do this quick though. So like the build file here, Spasms gets weird for a number of reasons, but like none of this. So one of the things we ran into with the retro protocols is now that all the main services are down, all of those URLs were hard coded in the code. So now we have to go back and make them all configurable. So what I've done for Spasm is everything is a build option right now. It's not ideal, but it's better than having it hard coded. So it helps a bit with that. But yeah, so we can do this. Okay, so the compile worked, it just didn't have anything to do. So we're gonna do this part here. So we're gonna say Facebook sources equals, and we need to find what all the sources are. Des.get cd Facebook. That's fine. Oh, actually, ls-1, much easier. Delete icons. What? Oh. I was like, huh? Well, that should have been fine. Cool. Oh, that has its own HTTP file. Okay, whatever. Then we just need to grab this guy and then clean it up because it doesn't need all the Pidgin 3 stuff. Okay, that should do most of it. We obviously have to do that. We have to come back and do the pix maps too. I'm not super duper worried about that at the moment. But we need the dependencies. I guess we can do it that way. All right. So we need glib and gobject. All right, what am I doing? These aren't supposed to be indented. Lib 2.0. I don't know what version we need. We do need gobject as well. And then we need purple. Okay. I guess we'll do the Mason options file too. Use purple prefix is the main one we want to do. Yeah, the rest of that doesn't matter. So everything to the purple prefix and plugin directory, right? That's, yep. So then we have this other bit in here. Is that the install directory? I did options, not build. All right, let's see if that was enough. Yeah, this is why we like Mason. Because that's pretty much it. I'm probably missing something, but that's effectively it. We're, like I said, we're missing stuff with icons and stuff, but I'm not super duper worried about that right now. Oh shit. Yeah, the Mason build stuff is so much easier, so much better than anything else that's out there. And I say that having used Make, Auto Tools, CMake. I looked at Premake and Xmake for a while. Bash files to do your builds. Mason's magic. Definitely use it. Like if you're building C and C++, Mason's a no-brainer. Even if you're using Python, you have C extensions, Mason's a no-brainer. They've got a bunch of stuff for Rust now even too. And I think they have Swift, or they're working on Swift, and yeah. It's the tool to use. No specified compiler can handle. Oh, yeah, that's not supposed to be in the list. Damn it. So that file, we're. Okay, well, that's not supposed to be in the list, first of all. But let's see if we can get down to the errors where we need that, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, you can use Mason for Python. There's a whole bunch. Well, I mean, it's primarily for the C extensions, but yeah. But masonbuild.com, modules, Python 3, find Python, creates a shared module for an extension module, language version, sysconfig path. Yeah. Oh, it's wait, this is replaced by the Python module. I would have guessed it was the other way around, whatever. But okay, find a Python installation. That has methods, path, full path, extension module, blah, 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 right? There's a whole bunch of shit in here. But like they've got a bunch of stuff in here built in for Wayland as well, right? Java, Vala, D, Python even, Rust. What are the IDE integrations? Is there any Sublime Text stuff in here? Because that would actually be kind of cool, but writing a custom backend for every IDE out there is not a scalable approach. Solve this. Mason provides an API that makes it easy for any IDE or build tool to integrate Mason builds, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is actually interesting. Oh, yeah, this is all the introspection stuff. Yeah. We use this a bit for some of the unit test stuff we do. But then... Where? Oh, modules. So then there's additional modules for CMake. So you can have Mason run CMake and use CMake tests, and you can also use the you can have a sub project that's in CMake, and it'll work in Mason, and Mason will treat it and make it work. Oh, code generation with Lex and Yak. Okay, cool. Right, like I said, Mason is just crazy, absolutely crazy. Hot doc, there's stuff for GNOME, obviously. I don't know what iStorm is, but Java, package config, there's a bunch of stuff in there, the Python stuff, Qt 4, 5, and 6. So what's under Qt 6? For version 63, Mason would fail to find Qt 6.1 or later due to the Qt tools having moved to libexec subdirectory. That sucks. Okay, but yeah. Compile UI files, compile mock, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I don't remember if we were using that stuff with a Purple K wallet, but we should have been. We just probably didn't know about it. Right. But yeah, there's even stuff for Windows in here, which we will end up using the compiler resource if we're not already. Because we had custom stuff for that in Pidgin 2 and stuff. But like in Windows, so we use GNOME or glib compile resources to put binaries and icons and stuff like that into, and even text files into our executable. But specifically for Windows, to get the icon to work with the executable and stuff, you have to you have to put a Windows resource in the file. Windows doesn't know how to check the glib stuff. They're different formats, stuff like that. We did use it. All right, cool. It's been a while. Clearly, I don't can't remember everything. But so this will let us generate the icon for the exe and that kind of stuff. There's other stuff for the single instruction, multiple destination stuff on modern processors. What's the snippets module? Helps you generate commonly used code snippets. Interesting. Huh. Right, but like Mason's got all sorts of stuff. What is source set? This module provides support for building many targets against a single set of files. The choice of which files to include in each target depends on the contents of a dictionary or... Oh, okay. This would actually be handy for some of the test stuff we do in G plugin, but yeah. All right, anyways, let's do this part. Let's see if we can get the compile to actually get somewhere. And it's my bad. I didn't verify that we only had C and H files. All right, I'm trying to see if we need the other libpurple stuff. But what we're going to end up doing is... so Mason should still have glib... So under the GNOME module here, there should still be a glib... not compile resources, but generate Marshall list or something. Gen Marshall. And then we can use that with that .list file to generate those files. So we'll do it if we have to. It's kind of annoying, but it's whatever. It's not the end of the world. I don't think they're doing enums too, but yeah, I suppose we can check. Oh, I'm not. I'm getting impatient because I want to do too much at once. Yeah, I feel like we're missing that http.h. Like we'll figure it out, but yeah, see, I don't even see anything in here about the .list file. So like that might have been there. Like you don't need to do those files anymore. It just works without it now. Okay, there's no mention of it. That's cool. Right, so if we can just avoid that, even better, right? All right, cool. This stupid fucking internal.h. We did not include Purple's internal.h. Oh, we are supposed to be pulling that, though. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Look at that. All right, I'll put all this back. And like, we might have to move additional files around and stuff. That's the whole point of trying to do the build at this point, right? All right, 2 o'clock is my cutoff. That's 30 minutes from now. I absolutely have to be done at 2 o'clock. So do you do a bit of Python, Ivanhoe? I thought you were primarily Qt and C++. But I mean, obviously everyone's a mix of everything, so whatever. I didn't realize you did anything with Python. Oh, we should be seeing Robotic Head at some point. He streams on my Sunday nights. Okay, so. Cool. We made it up to here. That's okay. Deprecated, but then I can't find internal.h. So we'll move libpurple's internal.h to here. Oh, and now let's do this real quick. All right, now we have the http.h. We probably just want to move all of this. Yeah. Obviously not protocols because we already moved that. But oh, this should actually be get minus C that. Oh, no, this is fine. Never mind. Get minus C, get dest, move libpurple star.c, libpurple slash star.h to Facebook. On a data engineering role and a backend software engineer role where you know basically the entire side. Oh, that's awesome. Good luck. Oh, there, you said more and I didn't see it. You're graduating this semester and have started applying for those entry-level dev jobs, hoping to get some response this week. Good luck. A friend of mine, or former coworker and a friend of mine, he has been struggling for months to find something. But, you know, that could change tomorrow. So, yeah. But yeah, good luck. Especially since you know the whole stack. Ivanhoe says, for work, I do some Python scripting, and I recently wanted to put a script into a module. Ah, okay. Cool. This is going to come out of nowhere, too. Lots of people have been wanting this stupid thing forever. Just like, yep, we fixed it finally. Here you go. Enjoy. Huh? Why? Oh. It can't wildcard it. Because we're not in the right directory, the shell can't expand the wildcard because we're not in the right directory. That's okay. We gotta deal with it. Come on, let's go. Oh, we're gonna have to update a bunch of all the other scripts and stuff too. Lovely. There's a bunch of stuff in like the Git workflows, and there was some old Travis stuff. I don't think Travis is used anymore, right? Somebody confirm that? Travis is gone, right? Like Travis got replaced by GitHub Actions. Yeah? Like, I don't GitHub, so I don't know. I saw something. Yeah, see, there's that Travis here. Oh, it's not H. Son of a bitch. I just want this to compile. But anyway, so the idea is I'll either put this script or something somewhere so that people can reproduce it if they want, right? Like this is what we did to make this work. Just automated the ever-living shit out of it. And tried to keep as much history as possible. Revisions are thrown out the window, but we've got all the history from all the files. Git filter branch doesn't have a way to keep versions, does it? So, use the option to set the namespace for the original commits where to be stored. The default is ref's original. Like, I wanted it in the commits, and that doesn't look like it's thing. And maybe there's something in filter repo. I didn't even look at filter repo. Well, leave it to Git to, you know, just not fix the fucking problem, or to fix the problem by just adding yet another fucking command. Oh, shit. Yep, that's a problem. What does the Facebook version look like? Yeah, it's separate. Okay. So this obviously isn't going to work, but we're going to say to purple http.c purple http.h. Like, stuff's not going to compile. And that's okay. We understand that. Are there plans regarding Codeberg? Will you put it there too? I don't know. The Codeberg stuff was mostly just to reserve the names. But, like, so one of the other reasons we put Retro Purple on GitHub was for people to finally shut the fuck up and be like, well, I would contribute if you were on GitHub, and nobody's contributed to it. I mean, we've got one external contribution to it on GitHub. So, like, it doesn't really matter to me if we're on GitHub or not. I just don't know which way we want to go long term, right? But like I understand Codeberg is open source and, you know, stuff, blah, blah, blah. But like, there's nothing stopping them from rug pulling, right? And everybody moving everything to Codeberg just it's they're just re-centralizing their distributed version control again. And it's just like, dude, ugh, fucking hell. It just doesn't feel good, right? Okay, so we did better, but... Oh, this needs JSON glib? Okay, that's fine. I just didn't know it needed it. Ugh. So that goes into our dependencies. Uh, 1.0, I think. I don't know why I can't find accounts.h though. Just named Coburg. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I don't know what we even need from accounts.h. Or from internal.h. Facebook data.c is pulling it in. Oh. Wait, what? Maybe glibcompat is pulling it in? Nope. What the hell? It's in the header files, for fuck's sake. Um... No? What the hell? Oh. Okay, so we don't install accounts.h, which is interesting. Huh. Oh. Oh, I was like, why do we have a build aux here? And it's because all the fucking auto tool shit. How the fuck does... What? Is that how this worked? No, because this all got stripped out. How the fuck did internal.h get resolved? I have no idea if that's valid or not. I don't even know where to check, man. Meta for developers. My apps. Good. This app has been deactivated due to inactivity. Is that the same ID? No. Well, actually, I don't know. 25600. Yeah, I have some app, but that's not it, so I don't know what the fuck that is. Either way, how do I delete this thing? I don't want to restore shit, I just want to delete it. App settings advanced. Download, app authentication. Security, app page, advertising. Remove app. Remove. What? I had to enter my password to remove the app. That was deactivated. I'm sure it says, Facebook, your app was deleted. Goodbye. Yep, new developer alert, blah, blah, blah. Fine, cool, bye. Although, what the hell was the rest of this? I don't even know what this is doing. Like, it's Python 2.7. Yeah, I don't know. Bye. Pizza box on keyboard? Oh, jeez. Yes, today is my stream anniversary. Hamza. And by anniversary, it is the anniversary of the first stream I ever did, which was March 1st, 2017. So it's been 9 years. My affiliate anniversary is coming up April 24th, I think. We might do something for that. We'll see. Wish cat soon enough. Yeah. All right. So we need to filter internal.h somehow. Or we just don't include it. Yeah, because all the internal.h's should be... No, they're not. What the fuck? Does, like, configure make this or something? What the shit, man? Well, this calls out GIO as well. And zlib. Well, zlib hasn't been a problem yet, but... Like, we can put these versions in here. That's not a big deal. Oh, this is supposed to say G-object. Whoops. Zero dot one dot. Okay. It's always nice to join my streams. Yeah, glad to have you. Thanks. Yeah, pizza does sound good. Buffalo chicken pizza, nice. Yeah, right to make file on that. Okay, well, what's... Well, there is an include directory here. Ah, you fucking cheaters. Okay. I finally figured it out. We don't want to delete the include directory. We're going to leave it for now. It's not ideal, but it's okay. But then we're going to not copy include.h from libpurple. We don't have HTTP here from here because that didn't exist. Okay. God, this is worse than I thought. This is a whole nother part I just didn't even realize existed. But then... default options. We need to add the include as a path. How do we do this again? like include DIRs or something. Ugh. Includes dir equals include directories. Include, or is it include or includes? Include. And then in the shared jerk. Okay, we can just say include directories and plop that in. Right, is include dir. That's why I named it. Includes, or we'll just make it include dir. So again, this isn't supposed to get everything perfect, but it's supposed to get everything working with full history. And then from there, we can go and do all the cleanup in the world. But basically, I'm trying to reestablish what was there, but with all the history. That's the goal. Ah, good. Robotic Hit is on now. He's going to be very confused from a Monday raid for me. A raid on his Monday, I mean. Oh, he's been going for 20 minutes. Okay. Shit, and it's almost 2. Come on. Okay. This didn't even get generated. Okay, well, whatever. We made a lot of progress here. Like a lot of progress here. But yeah, we're gonna call it here. Oh, he just got up and walked away. All right. We're gonna put a commit in for this. Rearrange the source tree. Of course, now he's back. Oh, I need to get a snacky snack. And I have to be awake in 6 hours. Woo! Living the dream. Oh. Where are we here? We're still going. Okay. So we got through our commit and everything, so we got some stuff to clean up, but yeah. All right, what we're gonna do here real quick. I hope I'm logged in. I am, good. Repositories. New. Purple, Facebook, Redux. Public's fine. No readme, no good. Create the repository. Get remote, add, GitHub, sure, I don't care. Now, I know this is broken everything, and that's fine. But my point is so that we can get people to look at it and check the history and stuff like that. So let me drop this to Ian right away. Yeah. Okay. Oh. All right. But we are going to get the hell out of here. We are going to go raid Mr. Robotic Head. He is working on Near Beach doing some white or note boarding, something. I don't know. If you don't want to join the raid, you can go ahead and hit cancel up above chat. YouTube, I don't know that he has a YouTube, but there's a link for his Twitch stream, and we'll pass it on to Patreon as well. All right, but thank you everybody for coming by tonight. I should be back on tomorrow night as per usual. You can find links to all my social media right over here. I do post to my Mastodon when I'm going to go live, so if you want to follow there, feel free to do that. Otherwise, you can join us on the Pidgin, or on the I Am Freedom Zulip server. Zulip is an open source chat network. Our instance is just for us. Think of it as kind of like a Discord server, but it's not Discord. But if you want to join us over there and check it out, you can find a link to that right over there as well. So, thank you everybody for coming by tonight, and until next time, adios.